Hello, Alejandra. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
That's great. All right, well, let's please begin our class. All right, sorry. So tell me, how was your weekend?
I'm fine. I'm tired.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay. Well, were you able to access the platform?
yes, yes.
Oh, that's
Sunday,
nice.
Sunday Lourdes talked to me,
Hmm.
and I
And you were able to access. Okay, so that's wonderful. Then I will be assigning you right now. Oh, well, after the class, okay? All the
okay,
assignments corresponding to
okay,
what we were going to do. Well, remember that on Wednesday we start our classes and well, we review about the use of the simple present tense versus the present continuous tense, as well as the expressions and suggestions. And we did this practical skill practice, right? Or no?
yes, no, yes,
Okay, and we learned the use of to and enough.
no.
No? Oh, okay, very good. So then this is what we are going to work on today. Well, when do we use these words, to and enough? And basically, what is the meaning of these two words? Let's please begin with the first word. Well, all right. Here, we use to mean more than sufficient or more less than necessarily. Okay, that is the meaning of
Okay,
to. Demasiado, no? Mucho. So we can use to plus an adjective. Okay. For example, it's too late to stop him. Jerry was too young to watch the movie. No, muy joven, muy tarde. Too many plus countable noun. Of course, we are going to use a countable noun with the word many. Why? Because we know that many works only for countable nouns. No, this is something that we have reviewed before. So here we have one example. There are too many people on this train. There's nowhere to sit. Too much, it is always going to be followed by an uncountable noun, of course. Why? Because much is for uncountable. Example, you have too much money. Give some to me. You have eaten too many cakes of those cakes. And of course that we can have a verb followed by too much. For example, he complains too much. He's such a negative, he has such a negative attitude. And as you can see here, complain, it's a verb, right? Such also. Here, sorry. Okay, and here, let's see. When do we use enough? La palabra enough, that means sufficient. La palabra enough significa suficiente. When do we use it? ¿Cuándo lo usamos? Adjective plus enough, adjetivo seguido de la palabra suficiente, enough. For example, your clothes are big enough to fit me. Verb followed by enough. You've done enough work. You can stop now. Enough plus a noun. It can be countable or uncountable. Have you got enough money to buy me a drink? Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. We also use enough in negative sentences when necessary. Example, You are not working fast enough. You won't finish on time. No estás trabajando lo suficientemente rápido, ¿no? Suficientemente rápido. Sorry, I haven't got enough food for everyone. Not enough of my friends are coming to the party. All right. And well,
Okay.
these are the uses of to and enough. Estos son los usos, ¿no? Gramaticales del to y el enough, estas dos palabras. Y aquí puedes observar, ¿no? Ahí están la parte gramatical, lo que te indica, ¿no? Adjetivo seguido del enough. Verbo seguido del enough. Be enough más un sustantivo contable o incontable. Here are and the example. So, do you have any doubts or questions? ¿Tienes alguna duda o consulta tal vez sobre el uso del
No,
to y el enough?
no, it's clear.
All right, okay. Then we can work on the practice. Podemos trabajar entonces en las prácticas. Let's
Okay.
please begin with this, sorry. Okay, here is the practice. There you go. Please, if you could work on the practice and let me know when you finish the practice. Thank you.
Okay. I finished.
Okay, and how did you do on this practice?
Fine.
That's nice. Okay, you did the one in Kahoot, right? Now you will do the one in life, please. And that will be
Okay.
it for this unit.
Okay.
There you go. And while you work, I will be assigning you all the homework, okay? That is related to this
Okay.
first unit. Because I didn't know
Okay.
that you were able to access your account.
Okay.
¿Estás con este usuario, Alejandra?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Brian. Yes.
Brian, okay. All right, thank you.
Okay.
How are you doing with the practice, Alejandra?
Fine, pero tenía que poner los incisos nada más, ¿no? No toda la frase.
Yes.
Bueno, entonces he hecho mal. Estoy terminando.
Okay, don't worry. Tómate tu tiempo, no hay problema.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I finished.
All right. Do you want to check the practice?
Yes.
Sure. Let's see. Here. All right. Oh, okay. This one wasn't, right?
Yes.
Let's eliminate this one. All right. Okay, the coffee was hot enough, no, too hot, no, muy caliente, ¿no?
Okay.
Lo suficientemente caliente, no, too hot. And here, she is too young to start driving a car. She is only 14. Porque
Okay.
young enough sería lo suficientemente joven, ¿no?
Okay. Y no hay ningún problema si usas to y el to.
To y el to.
Sí, porque aquí, por ejemplo, she is too young to, otra vez.
Claro, porque el primero es infinitivo, ¿no? Y esto es la palabra que significa demasiado o muy. Son diferentes, ¿no? Esta
Okay.
es la preposición.
Okay, pensé que tal vez habría algún problema.
Ah, no, puedes utilizar.
Okay.
All right, let's please move on.
Yes,
So,
podríamos revisar más arriba porque creo que, como saco fotos, creo que nos hemos quedado en el present simple continuous.
here.
Yes, porque hasta ahí tengo la foto.
Oh, okay. Don't worry.
Yes.
All right, so here, expressions and suggestions. Esto sería lo siguiente, porque hicimos ambas prácticas del presente continuo.
I don't remember.
Maybe we did. Yo creo que sí, porque en la primera clase tendríamos que haber avanzado, ¿no? Lo de los how are you feeling today.
Eso sí, esa conversación me acuerdo de los friends, best friends, yes.
Oh, ok. Entonces aquí, empecemos con esto. Well, the two grammar structures, no? Simple present and present continuous. These are two grammar tenses that we have seen before. Son estructuras gramaticales que ya las hemos estudiado. Sin embargo, vamos a ver la diferencia, porque eso es lo que ahora vamos a ver, ¿no? El versus. So here, simple present. Whenever you are making simple present sentences, you need to have a subject followed by a verb. No, simple present. And when you are talking about the continuous form, it is very important to remember that you are going to use the verb to be followed by the verb in the ing form. This is very important. And this is the continuous, right? ing.
Okay.
Cooking, sleeping, drinking, swimming, running, etc. So, well, when do we use the present simple? We use the present simple to express general truths. For example, It rarely rains in the desert. Present continuous. To describe actions happening now at the moment of speaking. She's reading a newspaper upstairs. Another use of the simple present tense to indicate present habits. What things do you do or what things happen daily? The birds return to the island every morning. And we use the present continuous to express annoying habits. And we can also use always with this, expressing annoying habits. Like, you're always forgetting to pay the bills. Here, the next one. Express timetable events, schedule events. The plane to London takes off at 6:30 a.m. Here, present continuous. Describe future arrangements, and this is an informal way. She's getting married on November 3rd. And the other one, to indicate permanent states. I like the new James Bond film. And to express temporary states, she's working at the museum until the end of this month. Temporary, no, it's not permanent. So,
Okay.
well, the only important thing here is to remember subject followed by a verb. Here, subject followed by the verb to be and the verb in the ing form, right? And here, for the simple present tense, we're going to use the auxiliaries do and does. And here, no, the only auxiliary is the verb to be, nothing else.
Okay.
Yes. Doubts or questions about this?
No.
Okay, let's please work on the practices.
Yes. Creo que ya hicimos la práctica.
Both of the practices, ambas prácticas.
Yes. Porque aquí tengo en Kahoot, es en Kahoot, ¿no?
Yes.
Sí, aquí tengo que está abierto en Kahoot y en Play. Sí,
Ok.
ya hemos hecho.
Y quizzes también. Muy bien.
Yes.
All right, so here. Expressing expressions and suggestions. So this is a new thing, no? Expresiones y sugerencias. How can we express these things? Well, whenever we are making a suggestion, we can use these phrases. Let's revise our lessons. What about going to the cinema tonight? How about playing cards? Why don't we do our homework? Couldn't we invite your grandmother to our party? Shall we have a walk along the river? What would you say to a cup of coffee? Don't you think it is a good idea to watch TV? Does it matter if we use your car? So as you can see, we can use the auxiliaries, right? Questions with the simple present. In the negative, we can use shall, couldn't, WH questions, and the word let's whenever we're making suggestions. And here are just some examples.
Okay.
Whenever we are accepting suggestions, whenever you accept, for example, let's revise our lessons. Okay, let's. What about going to the cinema tonight? Yes, I'd like to. How about playing cards? Yes, I'd love to. Why don't we do our homework? That's a good idea. Oh, what a good idea. Couldn't we invite your grandmother to our party? Why not? Shall we walk along the river? Yes, with pleasure. What would you say to a cup of coffee? Yes, I feel like, oh, in this one, yes, I feel like taking one, you can say. And this taking a walk is referring to the river, no? Walking. But you can
Okay.
also use this phrase for coffee. You can say, yes, I would like taking one. Taking what? A cup of coffee. Here, does it matter if we use your car? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Basically, we are accepting, right? And also, why not? No, it's accepting. What a good idea. Accepting all of this, accepting suggestions. And here are ways that we can use to refuse some of the suggestions, like, no, let's not. No, I'd rather not. And this I'd is the contraction of I would. Okay. I don't feel like it. I dislike going for a walk. What an awful bad idea. All right. These are examples of refusing suggestions. These are examples of accepting suggestions. And here are some examples to make suggestions.
Okay.
Yes. And well, you can make any suggestion that you want, of course, no? Any. Using the present, the future, any suggestion.
Okay. And what does it mean, shall?
Oh, it's like saying let's have a walk around the river. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other doubt or question maybe?
No, it's clear, thank you.
All right. That's amazing. Now let's please work on this practice. And here. Okay. This is a practice in Kahoot. Let me know please when you finish.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
I finished.
All right, and how did you do on this practice?
So.
All right, is there maybe a doubt or a question that you have about these expressions and suggestions?
Yes. Tenemos que usar todos los tiempos, ¿no?
Claro, todos los tiempos son permitidos, ¿no? Y siempre que utilices la palabra let's, que significa vamos, siempre let's tiene que estar seguido de un verbo, ¿no? Esa es la única diferencia con los demás. Porque sabemos que los WH siguen a un sujeto. Sabemos que los modales también tienen que seguir a un sujeto, ¿no? Esa es la diferencia.
Okay.
Yes. All right, and then we have a conversation, practice conversation. And this is it about the first unit. Habríamos repasado todo referente a la primera unidad, ¿no? Vocabulario y grammar. Todas las tareas están habilitadas hasta el miércoles, ¿de acuerdo?
Okay, thank you.
Until Wednesday, and also the quiz, también el quiz. Now, for
Okay.
tomorrow, para el día de mañana, por favor, la clase puede ser de 2:30 a 3:30 o de 6:15 a 7:15, ¿ok? Because I have a meeting in the afternoon. Tengo una reunión en la tarde y hoy me avisaron a la hora que
Okay.
dijimos, ¿no? 3:30, 4:30.
Yes. 2:30
Entonces,
está bien.
2:30, 3:30.
Yes.
Perfect. Entonces voy a anotarlo para así ya no. 2:30 a 3:30. Perfecto. Y con eso estaríamos
Yes.
reemplazando la clase del viernes y ya no va a haber ningún retraso ni nada.
Yes, thank you.
Perfect. No problem. It's fine. No hay ningún problema. Okay, please, if you could do the survey, and that's it for today.
Okay. Listo.
Thank you.